Yo, Scorpio, what's up? I'm Zach from Pink Flower Tarot, and I'm here to read your cards for the month of December 2020. I know we're already a week into December, so this reading will just be for the rest of December. And just remember, these are general readings, so just take whatever resonates with you and then leave the rest for someone else. So let's just jump right into it. There's Scorpio, baby, December 2020. Scorpio, December 2020, please spirit. Scorpio, December 2020, please spirit. Scorpio, I need to know, please spirit. December 2020, please spirit. Scorpio, December 2020. Wisdom, advice, guidance, messages, please spirit. Show Scorpio the cards I want to see for December 2020. Please allow me to read the cards to the best of my ability to help channel your messages. For Scorpio 2020, please spirit. What's coming towards them? What do they need to know? Anything at all. Show the cards that you think Scorpio needs to see the most, please spirit, for December 2020. Need wisdom, advice, guidance, messages, please spirit, for Scorpio, December 2020. Please spirit, Scorpio, December 2020. Wisdom, advice, guidance, messages, please spirit. Scorpio, December 2020. Okay. All right, Scorpio. For Scorpio. 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 Stuff's flying out, telling ya. Scorpio 2020, please spirit. Scorpio 2020. Whoo. This one feels really good. I need 3 more. Look at that. Don't you just love when that happens? Ooh. Okay. Sorry, let me sip of this. Okay. So Scorpio, the first card in your reading is the overall energy for the month of December. It's also the strongest card in your reading. So we have the 3 of Wands. Fire sign energy has to do with creativity and passion, the things that drive you. The 3 of Wands is all about kind of just being on the start of your journey, you know, like this man's kind of like, he's accumulated a few wands here. He's kind of staring at these mountains in the distance, and he knows he's about to keep on moving. You know, he started the journey and he's about to keep on moving forward. So I feel for the overall energy for December for you. So yeah, you're just kind of on this new path, on this new journey. You've started to put in some work, and it's something that you really want to do, I feel. You know, it's something that is, you know, you're very passionate about. I think this month, you're just still plugging away at it. You're just, you know, about to kind of make that next step on your journey. So it's a really great energy to be, you know, just to be influencing you for the month of December. Really good overall energy. Just continuing your journey is what I'm hearing in my head. All right, this card is what's in your head for the month of December. We have the Queen of Rods, the Queen of Wands. This is a fire sign energy once again. You know, the queen, a king, you want to be a queen, you want to be a king. You know, the queen is someone who's already put in the work. You know, they're not a page and not a white, not a knight. They can just kind of sit back and kind of enjoy what they've created. So I think, like, to me, like, what's in your head this month is like, you're kind of like, you're focused on this journey, and in your mind, you're kind of like, you want this journey to lead to this place. You're like, how can I don't know, it's just kind of like, how can I keep making these decisions that will lead me to this Queen of Wands energy? You know, it's kind of like, how can I be this? You know, like, what can I do? What are the steps I can make that are going to lead me to this quicker? I feel that's what I'm hearing too, is like, you want to reach this goal as soon as possible. So I feel like in your head, it's kind of like, you're almost thinking like a person who's already in this position that I want to be in. It's like, how do I think like them to help me advance further in my journey? That's kind of like what I'm hearing in my head. But let's keep going. I might paint more of a picture. What's influencing you for the month of December? We have the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands to me is all about, like, it's like you haven't even left the building yet. So I feel like, for whatever reason, the overall energy, you know, for the month of December is a 3 of Wands. So I feel like you're already on this journey, but what's influencing you is kind of like, I'm getting a weird message because, like, so when I look at this card, right, in traditional tarot, the 2 of Wands is a man. He's like staring at a globe and he's about to go on this journey. But in this interpretation, there's like another hand. There's like another person. You know, it's not just you here. So I almost feel like, for whatever reason, this won't resonate with everyone, but I feel like someone in your life was holding you back from this journey almost. Kind of like get another hand in your journey, and it's almost kind of slowing you down. So I feel like what's influencing you is kind of like, I don't know, something holding you back, almost like you feel like you're not ready to leave yet, but you need to leave. So I know it's very vague, but I just think like, yeah, something was holding you back on this journey. I feel like you've been freed of it almost, and it's now you're going back to like actually moving forward. But yeah, I think in terms of an influence too, it's definitely like, it's a bit of hesitation, but not in a bad way, but like definitely some kind of hesitation, like I haven't left the building yet almost. In your recent past, you're the Knight of Cups, water sign energy. It's very much your own energy, Scorpio, being a water sign yourself. The Knight of Cups, you know, a knight is someone in the middle of the action, someone who's charging forward. And with cups, you know, it has to do with your feelings, your emotions. So I feel like in your recent past, I think you've just been making some decisions that have been better for yourself, like for your emotional well-being. I think you've been like cutting out things in your life that have been holding you back, that have like maybe that have like kind of like emotionally stunting your growth. You know, I think like I'm just kind of hearing like clearing out the clutter in a sense. Like, you know, you're kind of ridding things of that weren't serving you emotionally. I think you're just charging forward for the things that you want to emotionally satisfy you and leaving the rest behind you. So it's great energy seeing in your past, you know, just like charting forward, trying to make some changes. All right, your goal for the month of December, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Earthside energy. Has to do with your career, your finances, things that ground you in the physical world. You know, aces to me it's a beautiful card. It's just all about being given a new opportunity, you know, and I really like this interpretation here. It's kind of like this new opportunity, there's like a path, and if you choose this opportunity, you get to walk down this beautiful path, and hopefully it leads you to like an even more scenic place. So I think the goal this month is just to continue your journey, and hopefully this journey is leading to you down the right path. So your goal is just to like, I think, keep making moves, just keep plugging along. I think you've been already given this opportunity, and you're just working towards it. In your near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, Earthside energy again. The Seven of Pentacles is all about kind of like taking a step back and admiring what you've been growing, you know, what you're building towards. You know, things are starting to come to fruition a bit, but things still have to grow. And then when it's reversed to me, it's just more so like just getting back to work. You know, it's more like the Eight of Pentacles to me. It's just like, you know, you spend enough time kind of admiring where you're at and like planning things out, you just need to continue moving forward. So I feel like that's what kind of you've been doing. I think you're being held back by something, and you've had a chance to kind of see where you're at, and you've been plugging forward, and now it's just kind of like really get back to this journey, you know, like really get back to the action. How you're going to be approaching the month of December, we have Death. We have your own card. You're coming up in your own reading, which is a great sign. So yeah, Scorpio, this is your card, Death. You know, death is all about endings and beginnings. And to me, death is all about interchange more so. You know, it's like changing from within to make these changes. So how you're approaching this month, I think you're just approaching it from like a super sensible place. I think you're approaching it like you're just being you. I think you're just doing what's for your best interest, like you're just being yourself, and you're like approaching this month by just doing what you want to do, what makes you feel the most like yourself. So like really harness this energy, really harness yourself this month, you know, make those changes and start those new beginnings. What's coming towards you externally for the month of December? We have the Six of Wands reversed. So wands are fire sign energy, has to do creativity, passion, the things that drive you. The Six of Wands is all about celebrations to me. You know, it's man's in a parade. It's all about celebrating and having a good time and feeling, you know, feeling accomplished, because you're at a 6. You're not at a 10 yet, but you know, it's pretty good. It's more than a 5. You're more than halfway there. But to me, reversed, I kind of feel like when I see that, like I just feel like there's delays. You know, like they're just like this month there are still some delays you have to overcome. You know, it's like don't let it rain on your parade in a sense, but like there are still delays moving forward. And also too, I also feel strongly that like you may be dealing with a fire sign with the Leo, a Sag, or an Aries. So I think like you may have a fire sign coming towards you as well. Your hopes and fears for the month of December. We have the Emperor, another major card. This is a card of Aries. You and Aries share the same planet. You're both governed by the same planet, Mars. So this is also, in a sense, a bit of your energy as well. You know, I think, you know, more so than other signs, you're able to tap into Aries' strength because you guys share a planet. So I think for this being your hopes and fears, I think it's just kind of like, you know, Scorpio, I truly feel in this reading is like you really want this. Whatever you're working towards, whatever this journey you're on, whatever this kind of ace you're moving towards is your goal, you really, really want it. And I feel like, you know, you want it to make you feel like an emperor. You know, I think you really want to feel this energy along this path. And I think you're fearful that, you know, like it's not going to lead to this, but you're also hopeful. And I think, I don't know, sometimes the emperor too, you know, can represent like an older person or a boss. So I think maybe like, I don't know, I feel like competition, you know, like I feel like there's a lot of competition because there's like in your head, I feel like you're thinking like the competition or someone who is more successful than you. And I think maybe you're worried that, I don't know, the people who are successful aren't going to notice you. It's interesting to me. The hopes and fears is a tricky one to read, but I just think, yeah, you're doubting it. It's going to make you feel disempowered, you know, make you feel like your energy, but I think it's going to. I think you're on the right path, you know. I think like the emperor is a king of kings, so I think it's like just keep putting the work, and it's really going to make you feel like this. All right, the outcome for the month of December for you, Scorpio, with the Ten of Swords reversed. Air sign energy, you know, has to do with your mind, the way you think. The Ten of Swords is all about pain, the worst kind of pain you can experience. But I love this card because, you know, this card always says, like, this is the lowest point. Like, you can't get any lower than here. It's only up from here. And I feel like, you know, with it being reversed, it's just kind of more so like... Here, I want to clarify that. What is the Ten of Swords reversed for you, Spirit? What is the Ten of Swords reversed? Yo! Ooh! Okay. So, we clarify the Ten of Swords reversed with Strength and the Four of Swords. So yeah, to me, I feel like the outcome of this month is I think you're still kind of like... There's like whatever was holding you back, I feel like it's a person, but I mean, it doesn't have to be a person, but whatever was holding you back, whatever you're moving away from, I feel like you're still kind of like processing through that. And I feel like, in a sense, it's not really that fresh anymore. It's a little bit older, and it's like you're more so hanging on to it still. And it's still kind of still holding you back in a sense, but we clarified it with Strength and the Four of Swords. So to me, it's what you need to do in the outcome of this month is like, you need to keep plugging away on this journey, keep making these changes, but you just need to really dig in deep and really believe in your inner strength. And I think like the way to do that too is just by taking a little time for yourself here. The Four of Swords is all about taking a break, you know? So I think before moving forward, like before really moving forward, just take a second to like recharge and like regain the strength that maybe you've used to like move past this other decision, you know, and move on from these things that were holding you back. So I think by doing that too, by like taking that time to like to recharge and dig into your strength, it'll help you really release yourself from this pain. Especially with being reversed, it just means it's more so in your head now, and it's just kind of like needing to overcome that like that mental block. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice reversed, Seven of Wands, Page of Cups. So Justice reversed to me could just mean, you know, things not really being in your favor, you know, like feeling like justice isn't on your side. Things are feeling unbalanced. And I think like you have noticed that imbalance, I should say, and you've been like trying to move yourself away from that and trying to move towards things that are going to serve you more. And then we have the Seven of Wands reversed here, and then the Page of Cups. I think to me, like, I think your guard is up high really right now. I think you were hurt in the past and your guard is up. And I think what you need to do is like, especially if you want some new kind of love in your life or something, like you need to like let your guard down a little bit. Even though I think things, you know, your guard's up for a reason because things felt very unfair to you here. But you need to let down your guard still because that's the only way you're going to allow this new love into your life, these new messages. Even like the Page of Cups is love messages too, but it can also just be like doing like new opportunities as well, you know, like, so I think it's like you need to let your guard down to allow this to come towards you, you know? So let's see, it's very interesting. That's like to me that feels like a totally separate message in a sense, but definitely let your guard down. All right, let's get some advice. Scorpio, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry if it's a little rough. It's my first time really making these monthly videos, and I'm still figuring it out. I know it's kind of lame to make excuses, but I love reading tarot cards, and we're going to continue to make these videos, and I promise you they're just going to get better and better as we go along. So thanks for sticking around. Let's get some more advice for you. Overall, this reading feels pretty good. I think it's just like whatever you're working towards is the right thing you need to do. It's just a matter of kind of like just having the inner strength to do it. Okay. So here's some advice here. This is like your past, your present, and your future. So in your past here, we have patience. Your prayers have been answered. Your prayers have been heard, and they are being answered. And then below it, you have whale, the soul's path. Honor your soul's purpose. So I think, yeah, especially the Knight of Cups here, you know, like I think it's like you like taking charge towards things that are going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you and moving away from things that were holding you back. And I think like yeah, Spirit's saying here, like your prayers have been answered. And I think by making the first step, by moving away and moving towards something you want, is part of that, is only helping to unlock this new path for you. And same thing with like soul's path right below it. I think it's like you are actually finally honoring your soul's purpose. You're finally doing the things that like really are going to serve you, and you just need to continue doing so. Here in your present, we have let go of anxiety and the antelope, decisiveness. So let go of anxiety. Calm your nerves and you'll be able to hear the voices of your angels and make a decision and take appropriate action. So this is in your present, I feel like. So I don't know, maybe for example too, like maybe something is still holding you back. Maybe you haven't even left the situation yet, and if something is still holding you back, you know, I think you need to like really make a decision this month and decide like if you like need to, you know, cut this out of your life or what you're gonna do about it. And I think if you're feeling stressed about it, you just need to like take some time to meditate, release your anxieties. That way you can just think clearly and move forward. And I think like when you're not stressed, you're not super worried, that's like when you can channel Spirit the most. In your near future, we have become the true you. Show the world who you really are and what you're born to do. And then we have the otter, surrender, let go of control. So I think, yeah, I think you're trying to move towards something that is like what you really want to do. Like you're going to show the world, like this is what I've been working hard towards. This is what I really want to be. And you're in the process of doing that. I think the only way to become like show the true you is by getting back to work here. Like, you know, like it's good that you've been admiring what you were working towards, but it's time to like get back into action. And then it says let go of control. So I think like, don't fight it. I think sometimes like uncomfortable situations have to happen to push you in the right direction. So like, you know, like just surrender to Spirit a little bit and let Spirit kind of guide you to where you need to be. All right, last two cards. Bottom of the deck, we have you are healed. The healing you've prayed for, it's on its way. So once again, you know, like your prayers have been answered. So I think like the healing, you know, whatever you want, it's coming. So it's just like, hang in there. And then the beaver, productiveness. Go ahead and just do it. Once again, like, just get back to it. Whatever you want to be doing, just get back to it. And that's all I got, Scorpio. It feels like a really good reading. I just think definitely something about taking a little bit of time to regain your strength, to move past this pain. But I think you really are on the right path, and you just need to get back to work. So yeah, thank you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helps, and have a great month. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.